All right, guys, I'm pretty excited about this one. This was my first week of really pushing some of my consolidation Michael Jordan chips into the Fanatics weekly auctions. I put some big boy cards in here. In fact, I'm very excited because I had card number 2, 4, 7, and 11 in last night's Fanatics weekly auction. I don't think I've ever pulled up this many cards to look at in Card Ladder. So if you're a Kobe collector, if you're a Jordan collector, if you're a Jokic collector, and are you sitting down for this? DeJounte Murray collector, you're about to see some cards shatter all-time records. If we thought last week we were starting to see a pullback in the Michael Jordan market, in the card market generally, in the Jokic, in the Curry, in the Kobe, there is no pullback. This auction last night destroyed it, and I was really happy to be a part of it. Enjoy the video, guys. I think I've got 25 of the 48 cards pulled up. I just kept looking at cards and I'd be like, I need to know if this card broke an all-time record. I don't care about this card. I don't collect this guy, but oh my God, this might be the highest selling DeJounte Murray card of all time. Sure enough, there's some crazy stuff that happened last night. You guys are going to love this video. Happy Columbus Day. It's a federal holiday. Dude didn't even discover America. Leif Erikson got screwed. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Enjoy the video. Hope this gets your week off to a great start. Don't forget, tomorrow night, you are also going to get the Michael Jordan record collection video where we'll look at some actual affordable Michael Jordan cards that may have set all-time records on Fanatics Weekly. This is Fanatics Weekly number 195, and these results ended last night on October 12th. Enjoy the video, guys. Thanks. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code Cajun, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. Buckle up because it's going to get a little bit bumpy. This is a big auction last night. We're starting with card number 48, and it's a Michael Jordan PSA 10 parallel from the 90s that sold for $8,100. But before we get to that, guys, if you watch the introduction, I know a lot of you skipped through it, but please let me pay some bills real quick. If you want to break all-time records, which you're about to see me do, you're about to see me personally put my money and my cards where my mouth is. I use Fanatics Weekly, not exclusively, but to a great extent to buy and sell my sports cards, whether it's Michael Jordan or Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese or Cameron Brinks or any of the players that I PC. It was only one of those 4 that I named. I use Fanatics Weekly not only to buy my cards with the affiliate Cajun Cardboard link that's in my YouTube description, but also to list my cards, to consign my cards. I let the pros at Fanatics do all the work, and I'll show you just how easy it is to make that pay off with the results from today. I think I'm the only content creator out there who's saying, hey, trust me, use this, and then I actually use it. Card Ladder, BCW Supplies, Ship My Cards, Fanatics. I mean, I'm actually using these platforms. That is why I can speak so confidently about them. If you want to list your cards with Fanatics, use the promo code Cajun, all capital letters. When you create your submission and send your unwanted cards over to Fanatics, let them do all of the work. Just watch the money appear in your account. It's really fun, to be quite honest with you. And I don't know why more people don't trust Fanatics to sell their cards, but it is what it is. If you don't believe me, this is a testimonial video for you about how cards can do really big things, especially Jordan cards on the Fanatics Weekly, but there's a lot more to it, and we'll look them all up. Let's start, as I mentioned, 1995 Upper Deck SE Michael Jordan, the gold parallel right here, $8,100. Guys, that is an all-time record. That is the highest price ever paid. $7,500 was the old all-time record. That is now out the window. It happened about a month ago, a little bit 3 weeks ago. New all-time record, 7,500. New all-time record, 8,100. New all-time record before that, 6,700. New all-time record before that, 6,200. So you can see this is a Michael Jordan card that is certainly trending in the right direction. It's a pop 22. So Michael Jordan cards that are low pop, that are tough gems, they usually do pretty freaking well on Fanatics. Championship hardware, let's do it again. This is not a PSA 10. This is a BGS 9, but this is a big boy card here. Way down here, This is card number 47 of this auction. That's how deliciously deep this auction was last night. TWSS, 8,100 BGS 9 championship hardware. Good or bad, Cajun? Just tell us the answer. Well, here you go. 8,700, 7,900, 8,100. So a little bit up from the last sale. Pretty flat over the last 6 months. But if you want to see how it's doing all time, well, there you go. There's a little cluster up here in the top right. Little nasty little cluster up here. The 3 highest sales of all time have all happened very recently, and they have happened on Fanatics, on Golden, and on Fanatics. And so 2 of the 3 highest sales in history, including this second highest sale in history last night for this card right here, sold on Fanatics Weekly. Good sale last night for that card. That's going to be a recurring theme. If it's not the all-time record tonight, or last night, it's going to be damn near it for a lot of these 48 cards that we're looking at. Doncic 1-in-1, serial number to 73 thing, autograph right there in the middle, does 8,100. We got a Ruby Tim Duncan. This is his rookie year, guys. The one guy who's got incredible rookie card selection. Of course, Duncan. Of course, McGrady. 1997. 96 is great, but 97 is crazy. 98 is also great, but 97 is just the year. And so you get Duncan and you get McGrady, Star Rubies, rookies, all kinds of great stuff in that year. This authentic Star Rubies does 8,400. This is the serial numbered Jordan Flair Showcase, the only serial numbered of the 7 Flair Showcase Michael Jordan cards, not Legacy, that is serial numbered. It's the regular 97 row 0, serial number 250. It's a big card, man. It's BGS 9. It sold last night for $8,700. Cajun, is it the all-time record? You're damn right it is. Not only is it the all-time record was 5,000, 5,000, 54.77. That was 2021, but guess what? Wake up, blink twice, click your heels, or whatever the girl did in Wizard of Oz. We're in 2025, and 2025 doesn't give a rat's ass about 2021 prices, especially when it comes to Jordan, Curry, Kobe, Shaq, stuff like that. 8,700 is the new number for the BGS 9 Row 0 Flair Showcase. LeBron Deca Gold Authentic. Number 1 out of 10, so math nerds need a napkin. 8,700 for that one. How about a Jordan BGS 9 117? We're not looking it up. We're going to wait and look up the 9.5 number 117 from 85 Star that's coming up just in a few minutes. You guys will see how that card did. It may not be doing what you think. Tim Duncan, again, did we say that his 97 rookie cards are otherworldly? Here we go again. Great looking image. It's a color match, right? Because Spurs are black and white, and they black and white these 97 Ultra Platinum medallions. They're serial number to 100. This PSA 9, which is a high grade, guys. Look, Pop 4, 1 PSA 10. Pop 4, 1 PSA 10. The greatest power forward that ever played the game. You may think he's boring. He may be off the radar. He is probably smoking something in some African village right now. He is off the map, off the radar. I know he's an assistant coach for the Spurs, but he's sort of out of the limelight. He was always that way. He never wanted all the attention, unlike some players, and maybe that hurts his card prices, but this is a big boy here. $9,000 for this PSA 9 Tim Duncan Platinum Rookie. Guys, guess what? It is the all-time record. So Tim Duncan is breaking all-time records now. And again, what did I say? Pop 4, 1 higher. That's a rare piece right there. Good sale last night. $9,000 on Fanatics Weekly. And then we got Kobe. Speaking of rare rookie cards, this is the Kobe SP Holo Views. There's not as many of these out there as you think. You got the holographic image of Kobe. You got the photo shoot image of Kobe here. Tough card to grade. It's a Pop 8. It did $9,000 as well. You got to choose between the Kobe and the Tim Duncan. It's a tough choice. But this Holo Views here, guys, all-time record, $9,000. How many of these are that we saw the Duncan was Pop 4? How about PSA 10 Pop 8? Guess what the gem rate is? 3%. Big sale right there. Kobe Bryant. Again, waving bye-bye to 2021 prices in many cases. And then we've got, I think, the ugliest Michael Jordan card ever made. It is the Prism Jewel sticker from 1985. It is a BGS 8. It did $9,300 last night. And there's a big box and a small box. I'm not getting into the different variations out there. This is the big box. I think it's the big box. Yep, I'm not an expert, again, on this ugliest card ever made. But could you agree with me that this is just not Picasso? Well, it is actually. It looks like Picasso. This is not great artistry. Let's put it that way. I think these things came out of those little gumball machines. To be honest with you, I don't know, but that's my understanding. Anyway, 9,300 last night is actually way down from 2023, where it did 12,000. It's down from 10.5. It's certainly down from 2021, where it did $25,000, which should be the all-time high. $26,000 all-time high back in March of 2021. April, it did $25,000. So twice this card's gone over the $25,000 mark. Last night, the sale was $9,300. So again, if you're nervous about buying into a Michael Jordan bull market, buying into a Kobe bull market, go find the cards that are not following the lead of the PSA 10s. Go follow the cards that are not following the trend of basketball cards that are up 14, 15, 20, 25%, whatever. It depends on the index you look at. This might be the time to buy into Michael Jordan's ugliest 1985 card in history. Chronology Kobe 9 does 9,300. Two beautiful Michael Jordan Wizards autograph cards. I'll just show you right here. I don't know anything about Wizards autographs. I don't know anything about Jordan autographs. I know there was 33 bids. Shout out to Scottie Pippen. And this one did $9,300. I also know 2002 Upper Deck Finite is a really badass product. If you guys are sleeping on some of these early Michael Jordan Wizards products that are out there from 2002, 2001, 2002, the only two Wizards playing years, by the way, that's it. 2001, 2002, that's it. He played 2 years for the Wizards. We know this. Then there's some real serious heat out there. This autograph is super badass. PSA 8, 9 for the autograph, hand serial numbered 16 out of 23, and it does 9,300. Here's another one. Upper Deck Flight Team Key signatures, serial numbered to only 23. Again, BGS 9, 9 for the grade, 10 for the autograph, does 9,300 as well. Here's a LeBron card I've never seen, but when you slap a black label on stuff, it just seems to pop, right? It just seems to pop. You may not like it. You may not like to pay 50x, whatever it's really worth, but somebody did here. This is the LeBron James Crown Royale Power in the Paint insert. It's really cool. It's almost like Competitive Advantage meets Pompeii. It's coming crumbling and crashing down and behind LeBron James. And he's got the land throwback, that awesome shirt, the little alternative jersey that they had. And LeBron looks like a freaking bodybuilder, right? And this BGS 10 label just makes it pop. I mean, it's obviously a pop one and a black label. Almost $10,000. Look how many bids. People love those black labels, man. And this one right here is a 9,900 sale. Kobe Essential Credentials Future from 99 does 9,900 as an authentic only. I'm super excited to announce that the Cajun Cardboard brand has added another affiliate partner. It's BCW Supplies. You can find them at bcwsupplies.com for all of your card collecting, protecting, and display needs. Penny sleeves, top loaders, boxes, anything you need. There's page after page of supplies at BCW. Just make sure at checkout you use the promo code Cajun, C-A-J-U-N, to get 10% off of your order. Let's look up this Kobe White Refractor from 2007 Topps Chrome. This PSA 10 is only a pop 8. I do have it pulled up right here. Isn't it all-time record? Cajun, give us the goods. It's not only an all-time record, it is more than double the all-time record. $4,800 was the highest price ever paid for this card. This one last night sold for $9,900. Some seller who used the promo code Cajun on Fanatics is laughing all the way to the bank on that sale. That is a humongous sale last night. That is a really, really big sale. To jump 100% over the all-time record for a Kobe Bryant card, that's a pretty big deal. And by the way, that's a 12th year Kobe Bryant card. Caitlin Clark does 9,900. Jordan 84 Star PSA 6 does 10,200. At 86 Fleer, Jordan True pack pulled rookie card PSA 8 does 10,200. LeBron's flagship Topps Chrome PSA 9 does 10,500. The banana in the tailpipe himself, 2023 Amen Thompson black snakeskin pulsar, first off the line, one of one, PSA 10 does $10,500. How about this? We've got to look this up because I think this card should be worth way more. People love gold. People love black one of ones. They don't love black gold. I don't know. It's almost like, if you put bacon on a donut, right? People love bacon. People love donuts, but they don't like bacon and donuts on top of each other. If you do, you should probably push pause on this video and go get your ass on a treadmill. That's gross. But you get my point. Like, people love the gold serial number to 10. People love the black one of ones. Obviously, we're seeing it over and over in all of these auction recaps. When you smush black and gold together and you serial numbered it to 8, and you put the Finals MVP, the Western Conference Finals MVP, and the NBA scoring leader, and one of the hottest, I don't want to call him prospect, one of the hottest players in all of basketball on the card, It only did 10,500. That seems really low to me. Let's check it out. Maybe that's a good sale. Hell, I don't know. This card's not going to be in the Card Ladder database, but we've got sales history. Guys, this is down. Actually, this is the all-time high. I'm sorry. It's the autograph that sold for $16,050 on alt. And so the autograph sold for $16,500. This is the highest price ever paid for the black gold. It is double. Yeah, it's from $5,766 to $10,500. So that shows you what I know about ultra modern. I thought that seemed really low. And I'm not comparing it to the last sale of this card. I was just comparing it to other random like NT RPA serial number to 99. Like, I get it. It's two different genres of cards. I mean, some people like the thick patch RPA stuff. Some people like the shiny chromium stuff. But, geez, this is serial numbered 1 out of 8, which people love. And those are serial numbered to 99. I just thought this would do more than $10,000. $10,000 just does not seem like enough money for that. But it's almost double the all-time record. Steph Curry Gold Snakeskin, 45th year card. Serial number to 8 does 10.5. Anthony Edwards. Very polarizing player in the hobby. I don't know why. He is very prolific on and off the court. Wink, wink. TWSS. This is his 2020. He's got 2 downtowns from 2020. Don't get it twisted. One's real. One is in a Georgia uniform. So don't FW the Georgia Prism draft picks downtown. If you're going to buy a downtown rookie Anthony Edwards, get the real one. And this is it. It's got the rookie shield on it. Great looking card. I like the look of this card. I don't mind downtowns, and you know I don't love kabooms, but I don't mind downtowns as much. Here it is. This is it, PSA 10. The card is a pop, 59 with an 83% gem rate. So don't get it twisted. This card's not rare at all. That's the second time I've said don't get it twisted. Throwback to like 1998. This card is sold for $10,800 last sale. What about the highest price ever paid for this card? $13,000. So not the end of the world. We know Anthony Edwards stuff's come down a little bit. He's not a spring chicken anymore, guys. This is going to be his 5th or 6th year in the NBA. It's time to start winning something. Yes, they got to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row, but they're going to be heavy underdogs to get to the Western Conference Finals this year. I mean, you've got Houston is knocking on the door. Fred VanVleet's injury, I think, is going to be a blessing in disguise because it's going to unleash Caucasian power. Reed Shepherd, he's going to have scorched earth season this year. I think that clearly most would aver that the Nuggets and the Thunder are leading the way and likely to meet in a matchup of colossals in the Western Conference Finals. I don't know how, but somehow Anthony Edwards needs to figure out how to get back to those conference finals. But he's a very exciting player to watch, and he's no doubt going to make 1st or 2nd team All-NBA. He's just, again, great player to watch. Checks a lot of boxes, man. Just needs to stay out of trouble off the court. BGS 810. Anthony Edwards does 10.8. Kobe Bryant, Duncan, go nuts. We know this card's going crazy for Jordan. What about for Kobe? It's a BGS 9.5, and it looks really, really good. Y'all look at it yourself. That right there, remember, we're always looking for the yellowing, the oranging, whatever you want to call it. This has got 25 bids on this card. Shout out to Gail Goodrich, who wore jersey number 25. Great image of Kobe. It's a gem. This is confusing. And somebody needs to, okay, again, I thought I knew BGS. Here's what I don't understand. Look at the subgrades on this card. 10, 10, 10, 8.5. My understanding was that you could only pull a subgrade up 0.5. So I thought the highest this could grade would be a 9, but it got a 9.5. Excuse me, energy drink coming up. Not energy drink, pre-workout, different, non-carbonated. 10, 10, 10, 8.5 equals 9.5. Yes, I get the law of averages, it works that way, but I thought that you can only pull up the lowest grade by a half grade. Apparently, you can pull it up by a full grade. Some know-it-all, please come into the comments and tell me the rules on this and how it pulled it up beyond the 9 to the 9.5. Really good looking card. This card looks amazing. Why in God's name is the surface an 8.5? That's what I want to know. Like, if I'm looking at this, I'm like, that's the most crystal clear Kobe Bryant surface I've ever seen on a Duncan Go Nuts. Shit, man, excuse my language, but I may crack this thing and send it right back and try to get a PSA 10 or try to get a BGS freaking black label. I mean, this is crazy. Anyway, let's look the card up. It sold for $11,700. That card is pretty flat over the last 3 months, so you're thinking, well, that Kobe card's not really running that much. But then we look at the all-time chart, and that's pretty much an FU finger right here. There is the big fingernail of the middle finger. This card has sold for $13,500 in the past. This one last night does $11,700. That's still a really good sale historically. It also doesn't make sense. Again, this might be the beginning of maybe people actually using their brain and realizing maybe I'm paying too much for this card because it's a pop 68. There's 33 PSA 10s. There's 10 There's 5 BGS 10s. There's just a lot going on out there. There's 100, what is that? There's well over 100 gem copies of this card if you really wanted to put one in your collection. But that was a good looking copy last night. Kobe X Fractor 9 from 2006, serial number to 10. Damn, I didn't know X Fractors were serial number to 10. Got that checkerboard pattern in the background. It's way, way, way off center. I mean, like way off center. Like 9 is really, really generous. Good Lord. That should be like a 8 OC or something like that. That is way off center. Still does $12,600 and still had 53 people who wanted it. 53 bids, I should say. 12.6 for that card. Probably an all-time record. Didn't look. 97 Bowman's Best Atomic Refractor. He's got 12, and this is one of them. PSA 10. Card number 96. $13,200. There it is right there. Is that an all-time record? It's not, but it's a really good sale. As you can see, the three times this card sold over $13,000. 3 times it's happened in this 2025 calendar year. You're looking at a card that has sold for $13,800, $12,200, $13,300, $13,200. The card sold for $13,800, which is an all-time record on Fanatics. And then this is the 3rd highest sale of this card in history, which was, or 3rd or 4th. What did I say? The 1st and 3rd highest price ever paid for the card was on Fanatics Weekly. That's the place to sell Jordans. I've been trying to tell you. And then I saw a post from my good friend Craig down under who said, this is a terrible sale for this BGS 8.5. This is way too low. Craig, I'm not sure I'm on the same page as you with this one because I think you're referring to the old crazy ones with the hole punch and the people are overpaying for cards, missing foil and all that crap. But if you just compare apples to apples, this BGS 8.5 BAMs, not the slam BAMs, just the BAMs. It's serial number to 250, sold for $14,400. The last one sold for $11,500, $12,999, $16,800 back in 2022. So if you're going to sort this thing by the highest price ever paid, you're looking at the 3rd highest sale in history for this card. So I don't think it's a bad sale at all. I think it's actually a really good sale. 14.4 is probably about what one would expect that card to go for in today's market. And then I've talked about this card. You're looking at not only an all-time record for this DeJounte Murray Black Prism, you're looking at the highest price ever paid for any DeJounte Murray card in history. Here you go, card ladder, sort by price, DeJounte Murray. Not only is it the highest price ever paid for a DeJounte Murray card, who is as off the radar as any semi-star could possibly be because he constantly is breaking something, of course, right when he gets to my second team, my New Orleans Pelicans, right? I've got to claim them. They're in South Louisiana, and I've got season tickets. So not only, is he always injured, but he's missing the prime of his career because he's always injured. $14,400 is the highest price ever paid. It's more than double the highest price ever paid for a DeJounte Murray card throughout history. We're not even halfway there, guys. I told you I had a lot of cards to look up. And here's where it begins. We're going to start looking up. I had 27 cards sell last night. Let's just say I've got some spending cash in my Fanatics account, and I'm looking to do some damage. This was card number 11 last night. So we're at card, no, that's not right. I did something wrong. This is not card number 11. I don't know what this is. 1996 Bowman's Best Atomic Refractor. There's 12. This is one of them. PSA 10. Who's on the back? Cajun, tell us. Who's on the back? Is it secret? No, it's Akeem Olajuwon. So there you go. Great looking image. Great color on this. Again, never going to find one with perfect color. This is pretty damn good color. There's that 25 bids again. $15,000. I sold this card for. I put my money where my mouth is. I am trusting Fanatics to sell my cards, and I tied the all-time highest price ever paid for this card last night at $15,000. It is a Pop 22 Atomic Refractor, only 214 ever graded. Next, Larry Bird, not the big boy card. This is the in action card. This is the super action. Sorry, not in action. That's 61. This is the super action. And you'll see it does have a Fanatics Collect I Appeal top 15% sticker. This card's just really tough. It's soft paper. Corners get mushy. They get rounded. Obviously, centering is an issue because, card control quality was awful back then. You've got Wes Unseld in this picture. By the way, did you know Wes Unseld was not only Rookie of the Year, he was MVP in his rookie year. So one of, I think, only 2 people ever to win MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season. But this is the Larry Bird Super Action. Cajun, just shut up and tell us if the card did well. Did the card do well? Yes, the card did well. This is a crazy card, though, because you're always looking at different variations. The Fanatics Eye Appeal sticker mattered. Obviously, it jumped it way, way up from below $10,000 to all the way to $15,000 last night. The fact that this Larry Bird is the same pop as that atomic refractor Michael Jordan, and it sold for more or the same as the atomic Michael Jordan seems to make a very little sense to me, especially since the card's not rare. The grade is, but the card's been graded 6,320 times. That's 30 times as many times, 31 times as many times as the Jordan atomic refractor. Again, I'm comparing apples and green apples. Anyway, third highest sale of all time. Really good sale lately. If you kind of shrink this thing down, you can kind of see just how good that sale is. I don't know what the hell is happening right here and why this graph is going backwards. Somebody at Card Ladder needs to figure something out. Time stood still. Somebody took a time machine backwards. It looks like we're doing a loop here. Never seen a loop. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening right here. Somebody else has got to figure that out. We've got backwards action. Hang on. I need my phone to take a picture and send this to the Card Ladder folks. Something happened here. Dr. Strange from Marvel got involved, and we've got a Card Ladder graph that's going backwards and making a loop-de-loop. But there's your card right there. Again, Bird, maybe the sexiest legs in the history of NBA basketball. Beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. What a gorgeous God-given head of hair Larry Bird had. No, I'm just kidding. Larry Bird, 81 Topps East, Super Action, does a really good number last night, 15,000. Okay, here we go. We're back to it. We're back to more Hierarchy Jordan, PSA 10. The favorite, not the rarest, but the favorite of the two Planet Metals, the 97, this PSA 10, it did $15,000 last night. I do have it pulled up. There it is right there. That's an all-time record. That's an all-time record for a card that sold 71 times. So you're looking at number one out of 71. You're looking at a card that's up 141% over the last 2 years. Pop 44. Great sale last night for the Planet Metal. There is that aforementioned 1985 Jordan 117 BGS 9.5. Incredible Min Gem grade on this number 117 Jordan. We've got it pulled up because we always want to see how the star cards are doing. Well, guess what? This one's not doing well. This card is down. But again, I'm not going to go in here and I'm not going to look at all the sales and see if we're comparing subgrades and this and that and all that, right? But a card that's down, let's just put it that way. 22-2, 23-4, way back to 18, way back to 15 last night. Maybe it was a good time to get in. Even with this sale coming down, like, what is that? Like 33% or something to 15,000. It's still up 123% over the last 6 months. It's still up 215% over the last 2 years. But because there's a shitload of them, 214, and it's not a rare card, I think maybe people are starting to exercise caution and actually punch some numbers into a calculator and figure out maybe this is not the place to put my $15,000. Maybe I should go put it in one of these Kobe Bryant Pop 8 PSA 10 rookies. Maybe I should put it in a Michael Jordan Atomic Refractor for this exact same price. That is the same player, but a significantly more rare card. There's fewer graded Atomic Refractors than there are BGS 9.5 Michael Jordans almost. So a lot of interesting incongruencies right here. You guys can figure it out. It will do what it does, and I will just call it like I see it right now. It looks like this card is heading in the wrong direction. We'll see where the next BGS 9.5 sells. Again, I want to be very precise and remind everybody out there, if you're new to the hobby, especially on a card like this, the subgrades matter. A BGS 9.5 Min Gem will never, ever compete with a Gem Quad or a Gem Plus or a Gem Plus Plus. And so be very careful. You could go in here. We can always go back and look. Here's the one. This is the one on Fanatics that did 23,400. Boom, I clicked it. Look at the subgrades. Look at the subgrades. That's why you can't just assume the card's heading down. The subgrades are superlative. It is a Gem Plus. Don't ever compare a Gem Plus to a Min Gem. Don't do it. I'm super excited to finally announce that the Cajun Cardboard brand is now an affiliate partner with Ship My Cards. Ship My Cards has deep roots in the sports card hobby and a comprehensive list of services from shipping and storage to grading, consignment, private sales, escrow services, and even the exclusive premium white glove delivery service for your highest of the high-end cards. When you check out on shipmycards.com, make sure to use the promo code Cajun123. 1989 starting lineup, Michael Jordan one-on-one PSA 10 does $15,000. That's not bad for a card that was sold as just a sidekick to a little action figure. Pretty good sale. Pop 31. Shout out to Reggie Miller. That card's up 183% over the last year. This is not the highest sale of all time. It's the second highest sale of all time. certainly cautious cluster, as we'll call it. We'll start calling these cautious clusters. I'd be very careful, right? That's a big jump. The card was an $8,500 card in May. Now suddenly people are paying $15,000 twice in a row. I'd be very cautious with that number. This is a lot of cards in a row that have sold for 15. And then guess what? We've got a 1998 Ultra Platinum Medallion BGS 8. Okay, let's look up this. We're about to see my PSA 8 sale, but let's see what the BGS 8 did. Did the BGS 8 do well? $15,000, a lot of money. What's an all-time record? Okay, so that's the all-time highest price ever paid for this card. The BGS 8 is serial number to 99, 1998. I think this is the second best platinum medallion out there. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. So that's an all-time record for the BGS 8. Stay tuned. We're about to see Cajun's PSA 8 and see if I did well. Dual autograph, Steph and Clay, serial number 215, does $15,000. That seems like a lot. And then right next to it, a card that I've told a story about. I remember picking this card up in Chicago at the National in 2023 on my last night at the National from the hotel lobby of the Hyatt from a guy who had a bunch of cards, but this one really stood out, and I didn't have it at the time, and I was hierarchy chasing, right? And I picked this thing up, and I think I paid $4,500. I might have paid $5,000. Well, last night, Fanatics got me $15,600. And you can see I'm not BSing you guys. This is my listing down here, sold with a happy face. Yeah, I'm happy as hell. This is your listing. It's mine. It can't be managed. It can't be bid on. You can't bid on your own cards on Fanatics Weekly, right? You can't go into your account and bid on your cards just to set a minimum. Obviously, you should not be able to do that anywhere. Hopefully, you can't do that, I wouldn't think, on any auction house, except maybe, well, no, on eBay you can't. On eBay you can't do that either. Of course, you could always go pay your little cousin to go do it for you or whatever, your nephew, right? Isn't that the excuse people use? 96 metal, maximum metal. Did it do good? Just shut up and tell us, Cajun Cardboard. Here it is. There it is. There's the all-time chart. Damn, I just missed the all-time record, but I'm okay with it because a year ago, this card was $11,000. The card hit a peak of $16,200, and then mine last night sold for $15,600, which I am really happy with. It's not a new PSA label. I almost pushed the all-time record. I am very, very, very happy with that sale. Kobe Chronology Stitches in Time Patch Auto does $16,200. Let's keep going. A Michael Jordan Signature Edition Gold serial number to 10 autograph BGS 9510 does $16,800. How about the LeBron James Black Refractor, but only in a PSA 8? We're not going to look at hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can pick up a PSA 8 for $17,400 right now. Is that good or bad? Let's see. How did that sale do in comparison? Guys, don't look now. I told you, even though his sciatica is acting up like an old man, well, he is an old man, this card is up 22% with this sale last night. It's the highest sale over the last year. Over the last 2 years, it's the highest sale over the last 2 years. Over the all-time, it's not the highest sale. Okay, yes, somebody's into this card for 60 grand. That person's probably no longer in the hobby after getting punched repeatedly in the nuts with a double punch, like Johnny Cage, double punch to the nuts right there. That card is doing well recently. Again, we're not back to 2021 on some of this kind of, I don't want to call it high pop. It's not high pop, but you get it. The easily recognized LeBron James rookie stuff. And then back to Cajun Cardboard special. This is the BGS 10 East-West Refractor. I woefully undersold my BGS 10 Mystery Finest Refractor Kobe Jordan for what I thought was a great sale. It was like 2.5 times the all-time record, and then a PSA 10 sold for like 80% more than my BGS 10, so maybe I undersold it. I don't know. But now we're talking about the East-West. This is the Refractor. This is the BGS 10. It sold last night for $18,000. So Cajun keeps racking up money to reinvest into bigger Jordan cards. Is that a good sale? Yeah, it's up here. It's not the all-time record. It's down from the last 2 sales, so it's not perfect, but it's up 93% over the last 2 years. I mean, if you're not going to sell a card, if you're going to sell a card, you may as well try to sell it for double. And that's pretty much what happened last night with a good, great sharing ratio with Fanatics. That's what the last 6 months look like. So about what it was 6 months ago. Shocked a little bit that it's not got a bigger premium over the PSA 10. There's 28 BGS 10s and mine sold for 18. The last PSA 10 sold for 16.4 and it's actually rising faster. I'm going to chalk it up to people that are new to the hobby that don't really understand that every BGS 10 would regrade a PSA 10. A BGS 10 is a superlative grade. I'm going to chalk it up to somebody who wanted one of the only two Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant refractors from the 90s. Not really, truly, well, I don't know. I mean, it would take everybody not to understand it. I don't know. You guys let me know. Shouldn't a BGS 10 have a much bigger ratio? Maybe it wasn't a great sale. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. But there's a lot of PSA 10s and not as many BGS 10s for sure. But anyway, I'm very happy with that number. I'll take that money and reinvest it in Jordan. Thank you very much. Kobe Bryant, Ultra Stars Gold PSA 9, 28,800. That's the pack odds. You want to sit down and open 28,800 packs of Ultra Stars until you find a Kobe Bryant. If you want to just find a Kobe or a Jordan, you got to open 14,400 packs. Let that sink in. How in the hell long would it take you to open 14,400 packs? By the end of that rip session, you'd probably hate basketball cards. You'd also probably be out a hell of a lot more than $18,000. Those packs are probably pretty expensive today. Where is it? There it is. Sold for $18,000. Is that good? Yeah, it's good. It's coming back. It's not the all-time record. It's the third highest price ever paid. Again, very low pop card. It's only been graded by PSA and BGS a combined 72 times. Guys, these pack odds are legit. These are very hard, very rare, tier 1 type cards. It's gold, it's embossed, it's gorgeous, it's a great image of Kobe. And anytime you've got Kobe on a gold card, you're always going to get a little pinch of color match at least, right? And they even did us a favor and didn't put those ugly ass Adidas shoes he wore his rookie year. They didn't put those ugly ass Adidas on there. So you don't have to look at the Adidas. You just get to see the gold on gold, embossed, just awesome refractor type qualities. $18,000 for that sale. It's a really good sale last night, in my personal opinion. People sleep on the greens, especially from 2012, whether it's Prism, whether it's Select, doesn't matter. People sleep. People be sleeping, I think is what they would have said on Yo MTV Raps circa 1997. 2012 Select Green Prism LeBron James 1 out of 10 PSA 10 Pop 1. I kind of like this buy, and it's going to be a big number, and it's going to look really big historically. There it is. It is by far the all-time record price paid for this card. A BGS 10 in 2021 sold for $10,200. The last PSA 10, it's a Pop 1, so I don't think this card's ever sold. So you're just looking at the highest selling Select Green Prism 2012 LeBron in history. Again, there's 10 of these cards, 7 times it's been graded. There's your PSA 10 right there, man. It's a 100% gem rate, but then again, it's a 1 of 1 basically. So big sale right there. Cajuns at it again, and this time I'm ringing that freaking cowbell. I'm ringing that bell. Can you hear that? This is the Rave Review 1997 Z-Force Pop 9, none graded higher, 19,800. If you don't have 50 grand to go get the PSA 10 or whatever the hell it's worth, go get the 9.5 Min Gem. There it is. There's my card, and there is my all-time record. Way higher than I expected. January, the card was an all-time high of right at 12, and then last night mine does 19.8. Yes, thank you. I will take it. This card is a 391 times total graded. It's an 8% gem rate with PSA. It's a 5% gem rate with BGS, and somebody just picked it up for $19,800, and I will take it all day long. But I'm not done selling cards. In case you haven't noticed, I've got the number 2 card in this auction. This is the 2006 Exquisite Collection Enshrinements Michael Jordan BGS 8.5. It is an 8.5 card. Let's look and see what is the auto on this card. It's a 10. Okay, so that's good. And it's exquisite. And it's big. And it's $21,600 with 28 bids. So big sale right there for that Michael Jordan Exquisite Collection Enshrinements. But I want to look at my copy, my PSA 8 copy. We saw the BGS 8 copy. I think it's sold for $15. Now we're looking at the PSA 8 copy. If you think that the PSA 8 and BGS 8 are the same, well, I've got 8,000 reasons that they're not the same. This is my 1998 Ultra Platinum Medallion Michael Jordan serial number to 99 PSA 10. Back in the garden, wearing the Jordan 1s, yamming on his good friend Charles Oakley. This is a serial numbered to 99 card, 34 bids. It does $23,400 last night. Let's just say it exceeded my expectations. I had this card listed by now, and I can't remember what I had it at. I think I had offers of $18,000 that I turned down, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to hand it over to the guys at Fanatics, and I'm going to advertise it a little bit on my Instagram and see what happens. And so it did obviously the all-time record last night. There's your big smile, right? So 2021, nope, not this card, baby. This is the new number, $23,400 for my 1998 Ultra Platinum medallion last night. And then the big winner last night was the Jokic 2015 Emerald autograph. Remember, no NTRPAs. There's only NTAs, right? So best in class. This is serial number to only 5. It's a BGS 85, but guess what? This is why they pay me the small bucks. I am like a Cajun Sherlock Holmes. I'm like Sherlock Boudreaux. That's what I am. Watch this. At 38,400 sale, it's a pop 1. Okay, wait, it's a pop 1. Then that means... okay, there's only one of them, right? That's what Pop 1 means. There's only one BGS 8.5 Jokic. Well, there it is last night, and there's the all-time record. Okay, so it outsold the same card, right, that sold on alt in April, right? That's just a few months ago. This one is a BGS 8.5, and is it a Pop 1? Let's just double check. Of course, it would not click over for me right now when I'm trying to, come to this really dramatic conclusion. Come on. Okay, here we go. It is a Pop 1. Okay, so Fanatics was right. This is a Pop 1 BGS 8.5 that sold last night for $38,400. What is the cert number? It is ending in 3324. Well, this one also has to be ending in 3324. There's only one of them, and this is also a BGS 8.5, and it's exactly the same card, serial number 3 out of 5. It's the exact same autograph. Trust me, I compared them. It's the same card, but it doesn't have the same BGS cert number. It's 95998. This one is 9585958. So different card, graded twice by BGS. Came back, same grade apparently. I don't know. It looks like somebody just tried to buy it on alt, try to flip it to a 9, then resell it. Came back in 8.5 and said, you know what, I'll resell it anyway. And they probably just barely broke even on that after fees and stuff like that. 38,400. New all-time record for the Jokic. You guys can comment about that below. It's just something that I happened to notice. It was a Pop 1, but there's 2 BGS 8.5s with different cert numbers. So maybe BGS took out the old cert number when it was submitted, replaced it with the new cert number, just came out with a little bit different subgrades. Anyway, that's it, guys. End of story. End of Monday Fanatics weekly auction breakdown. This one was wild. Guys, I looked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 cards for you guys. 27 out of 48 cards. Damn it, I looked up more than half the cards, and people are still going to be pissed. Hey, you didn't talk about my card that I sold or the card that I bought. Man, I'm trying my ass off. It's 40 minutes in, and we're still talking, and I'm happy to get through the 48. Guys, if you like these videos, if you like the Fanatics recaps on Monday, if you like the Jordan record collection, Fanatics Jordan breakdowns on Tuesday, do me a favor, trust Fanatics with your stuff. You can support this channel and keep these videos free. I'm trying to keep these videos free as long as I possibly can. There's one way you can make sure I don't start charging a membership and a YouTube subscription, all that crap, right? Because I'm trying to do this thing full time. There's only one way I can do that. I got to be able to feed my kids and go to, and I'm selling these cards and trying to move money around to build this website, to pay this guy that's working for me. I'm trying to get into this stuff more full time and more consistently. You guys can support the channel and you guys can support the Cajun Cardboard brand 2 free ways. Use the affiliate link in this YouTube description. Save it in your browser as a favorite. It's in this YouTube description. And if you click through that affiliate link, you'll be supporting the Cajun Cardboard channel. The other way is you can, real simple, sell your cards on Fanatics. Some of you guys are already doing it. Some of you guys have been listening to me for years talk about it and watch me do it. I'm not telling you to do something I'm not doing myself. Use the promo code CAJUN, all capital letters, when you sell your cards on Fanatics. You can apply the promo code when you create the submission. If you send in 500 cards, you type in CAJUN, all capital letters. Once it applies it to all those cards, you'll see a green check mark come up, ship your cards, right? That's it. If you forget, that's fine. Or you buy a card off eBay and it shows up in your Fanatics vault because you don't want to pay sales taxes, so you just ship it straight to your vault. You can go into that card in your submission section. That card will show up as just arrived in your vault. You can apply the promo code there as well, right when it hits your vault, but you only got a short window of time. So 2 different opportunities to apply the Cajun promo code and support me and the Cajun Cardboard channel and the great stuff that I'm trying to do for you guys. I've got so many incredible projects and great ideas and video topics and merch is coming soon. Guys, wait till you see these white special edition Cajun Cardboard backpacks. Just wait until you see these backpacks. If you're not rocking one of these backpacks at the next National in July back in Chicago, something's wrong with you. When you guys see these, you're gonna be like, gotta have it. I don't care. Cajun, charge me $1,000. Give me a backpack. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be on the website. It's going to be for sale. I am having a really smart person work through the website and the merch and all that stuff. So I don't know what I'm doing. I just pick it out, try it on, make sure it's quality, and then sell it. So hopefully you guys will be able to support the channel in yet one more way and actually get some really cool stuff. So you got a little bit of street cred, a little bit of swag when you roll up into that convention center, or when you're rocking your white backpack with your Cajun Cardboard bucket hat over in the lobby of the Hyatt Regency, kind of flexing your Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese collection. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you have a great second week of October. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.